Alright, so let's start this video. So first things first, man, I just want to say that if you are on semen retention and you're on NoFap, just keep pushing, keep going. Don't give up. You will get urges, you will get tests from the universe, but don't relapse, don't give up, okay? But that's for NoFap. But for semen retention, it's pretty hard to pull out when you're in that pussy, bro. It's like you don't want to pull out, but try your best to pull out, okay? And this goes into the topic of this video. Okay, let's just say you do ejaculate or you do relapse, okay? And it's with the female. So I'm talking about semen retention here. NoFap and semen retention are two completely different things, okay? But if you are transitioning from NoFap to semen retention, then you're on the right video. So let's get started. I want to talk to you guys about when you relapse, right? Just because you relapse doesn't mean that you need to go back to your beta old ways. What do I mean by that? What I mean by that is that, when you are on semen retention, you are saving your masculine energy, your masculinity goes up, and you become more like a man, right? But when you relapse, some people, they tend to go back to their old ways. They tend to go back to that feminine side. Like, they let that feminine energy take over them because they just wasted their masculine energy. I don't want you guys to go through that shit, and this has happened to me before too. So now I'm telling you guys my experience and my things on what I went through, so I can teach y'all what I went through, so you guys can learn from it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so listen here, bro. Just because you relapsed does not mean it's game over. You relapsed. Okay, you wasted your energy. But guess what? Energy never dies. It just gets circulated and regained. Okay, with that being said, soon as you relapse and you're with a female, because look, man, if you are jacking off and then you're watching porn still, then you're still jacking off, okay, you need to quit that right now. We're in 2020. We have no time for that shit. No time for that shit at all. Okay, so if you're still doing that, quit doing that. Okay, because if you relapse and you're fucking your hand and you relapse, bro, there's no way to fix that. You're going to be a bitch for a couple of days. I'm sorry, but I can't help you on that. Because if you are jacking off with your hand and then you want to jack off and then you want to ejaculate, but not with the female but with yourself, all that guilt, all that low vibrational shit, that's gonna hit you pretty hard. It's gonna hit you pretty hard, and it's kind of hard for you. It's kind of hard for me to help you there, because you are literally fucking yourself, and that makes you a bitch. So this whole point of this video is how to not feel negative, and how to not go back into feminine ways. That's the whole point of this video. And if you are jacking off and you're watching porn by yourself and you're beating your dick by yourself, I'm sorry, but you're going to be on that feminine level for a few days until you're back on your shit again. But this is for semen retention. So let's say you're with a female and then you guys are in bed and you start fucking and then you come, you ejaculate. When that happens, I don't want you guys to go back to your old ways. I don't want you guys to go back being slumped up like this, not on your purpose, just lose track of everything, go on the wrong, start smoking weed, start doing this and that. I don't want you guys to go through that shit, bro. Okay, what I want you guys to do is, if you do relapse, is think about it like this. Think about it like this. Have this mentality. Be like, okay, first of all, I was with a female, so I was not by myself. I was not beating my dick. I was with this female, and then I was fucking her. That's how I relapsed. That's how I ejaculated. So that makes me a man. So I don't need to go back to my old ways. I don't need to go back into that feminine energy, that feminine nature, just because I wasted my masculine energy. Because when you are releasing, you are wasting your masculine energy. And when girls, they see that you have that masculine energy, guess what they're going to try to do? They're going to try to take that shit away from you. They're going to want to make you come even more. It's feminine nature. That's what they want. They want your energy, bro. They want your energy. If they see you and you have that masculinity and you have that masculine energy, they're gonna want to take that shit from you. They're gonna snatch it. Okay. So let's just say you do relapse and you do ejaculate, but you're with a female. Have that mentality of, at least you're not fucking your hand. At least you're not doing what these other people are doing. At least you got a girl. At least you have a girl that you're fucking. You have girls in rotation. At least you have that. You know what I'm saying? Just because you relapsed and just because you ejaculated with a female does not mean you have to go back to your old feminine ways. You can still have that masculine energy. Okay, and you can gain that masculine energy by actually being around feminine energy. Feminine energy, and you just wasted your masculine energy, so now you have feminine energy, and feminine energy mixed together is going to create masculine energy. So you can gain your masculinity back and gain your masculine energy back by being around women, by having that feminine energy around you. Let's just say you hold hands or you cuddle. You can gain that energy back by being around females. So I don't want my subscribers to go through that phase, or that for those 2 or 3 days where you just be in your lower natures and you are just, you know what I'm saying, you go back to that feminine ways that you were programmed to be. I don't want my subscribers to go through that. So that's why I made this video, man. Stay focused, stay safe. And this your boy P, Professor P, XA 2.0, signing out. Peace.